Hi parents and kids, my name is Karvarus Moore. I'm from Montgomery, Alabama. I went to Liberty Washington Magnet High School, and then after that I went to Troy University in Troy where I received my Bachelor's of Fine Arts. And now I'm currently a graduate student in Chicago at the School of the Art Institute of Chicago. Today's video will be on a project called One and the Same Self-Portrait. Now, self-portraits is something that's near and dear to me. I never used to do them a lot, but now I find myself doing them very often and I very much enjoy them. But as I got older, I decided I wanted to put a little extra spin and funky elements in my self-portrait. So this is the self-portrait I did for you today. And this is the one I'm gonna have step-by-step going through. The materials that you will need for this portrait will be watercolor, pencil, pastel, color pencils, paint, brushes, water, tape to tape your borders of your edge to get a clean, nice edge for your portrait, scissors, and napkins, and just any material that you feel will be sufficing for your portrait. Oh, and a ruler as well. Okay, first things first is that you're gonna grab your blue tape and you're gonna stretch it out and just cut a piece of it long enough to stretch it across your paper at the edges of your paper. Now this will give you a nice clean edge for your portrait. You're gonna do that on all four sides. Now next you're gonna grab your ruler, right? And you're going to create 12 squares, evenly spaced squares on the paper. Using your ruler to measure out the squares if you need to. So right now my paper is measuring my space is measuring 9 inches across, so that means I can divide it into threes. Mark it at 3, mark it at 6, then go at the top, mark it at the 3, mark it at the 6. So now I'm going to draw a straight line down my paper. And now I'm going to divide the 3 column squares I made, rectangles I made into half. And then I'm going to divide that into half again on each side to get 12 spaces. So now that you have your 12 spaces, what we're going to do next is that each space and rectangle that we are going to color in or create whatever shape, create whatever image that you want in each of those squares. Now, the 3 terminologies in this video that I want to discuss for this project will be abstract, non-representational, and self-portrait. There's so many different ways that you can create your colors and your shapes and your images within your squares. Everything is entirely up to you. Whatever you think of in your head, you can make or do with this project. In the bottom corner, I'm going to create a smiley face, just for kicks. Take my orange and create another colored square with the orange. I'm going to create another non-representational shape up here in the form of an S, really, but still not abstract exactly, just smoothing my pastel to spread the color across the square. I'm going to draw a little red dot in the middle of that. Now down in my bottom corner, for myself, I'm going to make an ocean, some waves. I'm even going to take the pastels and blend them together as I make my waves to give some gradation, some blending of colors going on. Grab a red one, and I'm going to draw 3 red lines. Now with non-representation, that means I'm not thinking of anything that I want to draw or paint. I'm just letting my hand flow. I'm just letting my hand create whatever shape or color that I wanted to, shape or form that I want to make. There's no idea in my head of what I want to create. I'm just basically putting color down, which is a lot of fun. Great. Now that I got all my images, all 12 images in my square, what I'm going to do is just grab one of my favorite color pastels. I'm going to use brown. I'm just going to draw myself like an outline. I'm not going to color myself in. It's just going to be like this outline image of myself on top of all my images that I made. After I'm done with my portrait, I'm pretty satisfied with my piece. I'm gonna peel up the tape that I taped down. Got everything peeled up. There you have it. You have yourself one of the same self-portrait.